Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday evening. And first of all, thank you so much for joining Shona and I this evening. If it's anything like it is where I am, it's scorching hot, and I know you don't want to be inside for long. So, really appreciate the 20 or 30 minutes that we're going to take to just talk through what it is to be a body partner, and how you can join us, what it is we do, why we love it, why we're passionate, and all those things. So, Shona, if you could just move on to the next slide, that would be fab. So I had this grand idea of how I was going to start the call, and I've already sort of forgotten what I was going to say. So I just welcoming you all in, and thank you for taking the time this evening. Just 20 or 30 minutes is all we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about Shona and I, our team, our Aspire to Inspire team. We're one of the leading UK body partner teams. And there will be the opportunity for questions at the end if you have any. Hopefully, we'll cover everything. But if you have got any questions, there will be a chance. So, on to the next slide, please. So, really, what I'm going to do, the way we're going to do things here this evening, I'm going to take a bit of time to talk. I'm going to pass to Shona, and then we're going to come back to me at the end as well. Going to start with explaining, for some of you who might not already be clients, I'm going to talk about this as if you are not a client yet, so you're not one of our customers, and that you'll need to get started with the platform and with us as your mentors. So first things first, if you're not familiar, Body is a platform which helps us feel our happiest, healthiest, and gives us really our most fulfilling lives. That's what we passionately believe, and it's all based around three things from Body, which is fitness, nutrition, and mindset. And then we come together as body partners to help support you as clients and as body partners, as with us as your mentor. We're here for the support and the accountability. So that's what makes this system special. It's not just you plugging into an online platform, it's us helping you with whatever it is you need, whether that's looking at exercise, nutrition, mindset, or if you want to grow a business, which hopefully you do. So Shona, if we could just move on, because I'm not going to talk much about the different elements that Body offers. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about how I got started, and it will all come together, hopefully, and it will all make sense. So I started as a client almost 5 years ago. I was a stay-at-home mum, very lucky. I've got, very lucky to be a stay-at-home mum, but I couldn't get to the gym, and I've always been an all or nothing sort of person. And I needed something that would fit into my lifestyle, somebody who didn't have any childcare, and needed something more for my mindset, but also I knew I needed to move my body to help me feel my best. So I saw an advert on a Facebook group and thought, I could do this. I can work out for 30 minutes a day. Hold my hands up now. I'm never going to be the person that is all about nutrition. I'm very much about movement and mindset. But I did check in with the nutrition side of things too, and it has helped me in so many ways. It's the mindset and the workouts and the exercise has been my what's blown my mind about it all, really, is what I love the most. I'm most passionate, but I know actually when I think about it, the nutrition plans, we offer 3 different nutrition plans, are what cured me of my food guilt. And I have a much better relationship with food now. So I knew I'd found something that I was like super grateful for. I'd only been using the platform, it was Beachbody On Demand back then, but I'd only been using it for a month, 6 weeks, something like that. And something clicked and I thought, oh my God, I just need to share this with the world. Well, all the women in the world in a way. Sadly, at that point, there was no body partners, or we were called coaches when it launched. There were no coaches, body partners in the UK. But, it's like fate was looking out for me. I'd been 2 years out of the workplace almost. And then the UK opportunity opened, and I kind of feel like the rest is history. But I went along to this, open day, this launch event in London, all on my own, didn't know a soul, but I just thought, oh, wow, this is amazing. More women need this. And I knew that if I could share this with enough women, I could make a real difference to how women felt about themselves. So that was almost 5 years ago. I was super passionate then, but I think I'm probably more passionate now because it's an amazing feeling to be able to share that amazing feeling with other people and see how it changes their lives. Sounds really cheesy, but honestly, it changes lives. So I love it. So I'll try not to cry. So how I work this business, I'm still very lucky. I'm still a stay-at-home mum. My son is now almost 8, and I work this business only a few hours a day. Sometimes that might be 3 hours a day, but more realistically, it's probably more like an hour or an hour and a half. And actually, because I've been doing this for so long now, I've had the joy of being able to experience what happens when you just stick at it long enough. So I've honestly, over the last year or so, I've been through a lot of family dramas. I haven't put as much work into my business as I was doing, but it's still given me an income, which is amazing, really. Because at a time when I needed it more and I needed to be at home more, it's given me that opportunity. So anyway, without me crying, I will ask Shona to move on. That would be fab. So how does it work? So I said what we do is we get our clients started with a workout plan, a nutrition plan if they're interested, and the mindset tools and that support group, that accountability. So it's our job as body partners, nearly said coaches then, as it's our job as body partners to help our clients find a solution that works for them. And obviously every client is going to be different. They're going to have different goals. They are going to have different timeframes and interests and all sorts of things. But the wonderful thing about the body platform is it literally caters for everybody. So if you have got 20 minutes and that's all you can fit in, brilliant. We have got a fantastic workout. In fact, we've got multiple workout programs that if you've only got 20 minutes, we can make it work. If you are somebody who is an emotional eater, we have an incredible nutrition plan that can help you with that. So literally it's our job to know the platform, which is why I always say it's best to start as a client first. You can totally sign up as a body partner right now, but we would encourage you to get to know the system first, use it for yourself, and actually be proof that it works. For me, it's very much about a mindset and feeling empowered, and that's what the workouts do for me. But if you're looking for a physical transformation and you want to lose weight, then absolutely you can do it with this platform. You can do whatever you want and you can make the business work however you want it to work. So really, it's our job as body partners to help our clients get started and help them create consistency and healthy habits and help them feel their best so that they're living their best lives. So whether you are a client or about to be a client or about to be a body partner, it's basically the same. We are here as mentors to help our clients, our body partners, get the best out of the system and help them achieve their goals. And we've all got different goals. And that's one of the, this works in so many ways, whatever it is you're looking to achieve. So I'm just going to recap what it says on the screen in case I've forgotten something. Our job is to encourage, motivate and support our clients whilst growing our businesses. And it actually is really simple. Shona, if we could move on a little bit. We want those clients to build when they become, when our clients become our body partners, we want them to build communities again. So it's literally repeating the process of helping people live their happiest, healthiest, most fulfilling lives. Cheesy, but true. So how do we do that? Well, we do it in all sorts of different ways, but a lot of this is an online business. We do it from our phones. Shona and I are sitting here, both of us at our kitchen tables, and we share what we do, what we're achieving, how we're feeling, what products we're using, and what experience we're having with the platform. We share it on our social media. we talk about it to friends and family in exactly the same way that like you would if you'd been to a new coffee shop and had the best coffee, that you can remember having, or if you got, some amazing jeans. And, always the thing for me when I think about amazing jeans is, you always want to tell, people, you want to share how much you love these jeans. And, even better if it was a bargain. Well, I kind of feel like that's a little bit what this is, because this is, to me, this is the best investment that I've made in myself as a individual, and also as a business opportunity. And I'm so happy I did that 5 years ago. But no matter what you want, we help you build your business your way. Whether that is like when I started and when Shona started, I know we similar sort of goals. We didn't have a clue about how big this could be. We didn't even know I don't think we knew how big it was even in the UK, let alone globally. But I just wanted to pay for my nails to be done and to pay for some supplements. And as you build your business, as you grow in confidence, and that's what we're here to help you with, all of that, your goals will probably change. Certainly they have for us. So that's what we're about. Shona, if we could move on to the next screen, that'd be lovely. So yes, so who is Body? Well, we're in our 25th year this year. I had to Google this actually because I knew we were about 23, 24, but we're 25 years old this year. Formerly Team Beachbody. Over the years we've been other names, but until very recently, just like the spring of this year, we were Beachbody. As coaches, we were Team Beachbody, and we're now Body and Body Partners. Still gets me. I still can't get that to roll off the tongue properly. We started as an infomercial company, an infomercial company, selling DVDs. If you're old enough, you might remember seeing adverts for P90X or Insanity. I certainly remember seeing those Insanity adverts on the telly, and you would literally phone up a number, and you would buy your 6 DVDs, and it would cost a lot of money for 6 DVDs, but it was a huge success. But I think the company realized that they were missing a link there, and that was the support, the accountability and the support that we as Body Partners are able to offer. They didn't have that back then. It was literally you'd sign up, you'd get your DVDs, and off you go. And I think we all know, by personal experience of videos back in the day and DVDs, is you use them for a little bit of time and then they go in the cupboard and that's it, you've forgotten about them. But the difference with Body Partners, here to support our clients, is a game changer, I think. So in a way, we started in the US 25 years ago. Then we moved into Canada, and that has grown phenomenally. And then into the UK almost 5 years ago. And I think France was 2 or 3 years ago now. And I know there are expansion plans further globally, not just across Europe, but globally. Our US head office looks after most of our back office, which is well, actually, I was going to say looks after most of it, but our logistics is looked after by our UK head office. But we basically, we don't have to do all the things that you'd have to do if you had a bricks and mortar or even just a different online store. We don't have to buy any product. It's all held in our warehouses. So back office is all covered. Obviously our new content every month, and that's new workouts, new nutrition, not nutrition plans, but new recipes and support, and new mindset content is all new every month, and that's all done by head office. All of our marketing is done, and that's something that we're able to use in our individual businesses. All the logistics, like I said, and the customer service, it's all looked after for us. Obviously, we look after our customers as well, but if they have an issue with a product or they want a repeat order or they need to send something back, that's all done through the website, through the back office support. And we've got ongoing, just having a little bit of a smile there, ongoing support from the US and the UK. The black image there is a call that Shona and I were on last week or the week before with one of our super trainers who's launching a new program. It's out already, but it doesn't drop until the 10th of July. We're very excited about that. And that was a call that we had with Amwala. It was very interesting. We loved it. Anyway, onwards, Shona. So in the UK, thank you. In the UK, we have a phenomenal UK team. As I said at the start of the call, Shona and I are part of the Aspire to Inspire team, one of the leading UK teams. We actually met at an event that we both won. It was a reward trip 4 years ago, almost nearly 4 years ago in Marbella. So that picture at the top there with us all with our arms up was a trip that we won. And you know, it was great to connect with lots of other coaches that we hadn't done, and Shona and I connected there. It was fantastic. Corporate organise UK networking events, and actually I think we're in plans to create something of ourselves, of our own, for later in the year as well. Picture at the bottom there, there's always so much fun, but we're very lucky, Shona and I, that we've achieved some of these reward trips. That's a picture from our Mexico reward trip that we earned, and we were there just in March this year. So yeah, it's all good. I think Shona's going to talk a little bit about that. So I'm going to hand over to Shona, and she's going to give you all the nitty gritty. Thank you.
Thank you, Juliet. I've been trying not to breathe too loud or cough or anything because I've got really bad hay fever situation going on, and I can't figure out how to mute myself now that we are in this call. So yes, I hope I wasn't too noisy there. So I'm Shona, and thank you so much for everyone who is tuning in, whether it's live or on the recording. So I am going to speak to you a little bit about what we get from corporate, how the legalities behind the business, and of course the rewards, and a little bit about me. So first of all, I'm going to speak a little bit about our income. Now, one of the most important things that I feel that I should stress here is that we are not a target-based company, okay? So although within our reward system, we have targets for our income and our earnings, whether we help one person or we help 100 people, we earn our commission on our sales, okay? So you'll never feel pressurized to hit a certain target, otherwise you get nothing for all the hard work that you put in. And I think that's very important to say. So we get 25% of everything that we sell. We get 25% of every pack that we help people with. And we get a pay slip every week, which is in our back office, which Juliet mentioned. And like I say, whether we help one person that month or we are really fabulous and help 20, we get 25% of each sale. And this gets paid directly into our bank account. We set up our bank details in our back office. I keep going to call it a coach office. You will probably hear me say coach, but that's okay. Coach and partner, you know what we mean. And we also earn residual income on repeat orders. So when people sign up for a total solution pack with ourselves, and if they love the product or they want to try a different product, again, we earn 25% of all sales, okay? So that is basically how the income works. It's as simple as that. I don't need to explain anything else really, but you also get 25% off anything as well. So anything that you fall in love with and you want a repeat order of that, you also get 25% off. So that's the number to remember. Rewards. So rewards are separate from our income, and they do make me smile. I'm loving some of the pictures. I can remember how hot I was in that yellow dress in Mexico. I felt so fabulous. As we have mentioned that the company's just recently changed names, we are no longer referring to ourselves as coaches, but rather as partners of the company. Our rewards have changed a little bit recently as well. But over the years, I have earned many things, from Theraguns to hats, to tops, to AirPods, to more AirPods actually. And there's always been lots of little rewards. It's kind of changed a little bit. So when you decide to become a partner with ourselves, just know that the first month that you hit what we call a Success Club, so helping 3 people to join you on their wellness journey, you will get an extra $100 on your paycheck. So that is the equivalent of about £77, I think, right now. And then you have got opportunities to earn again at month 3 and month 6. You also have the rewards trip. So, I mean, like, hands up, who loves the sunshine? Yeah, I think I love the sunshine. So the rewards trips are something out of this world. I'll be honest, there's something that I thought didn't really happen to real people in real life. But now that I've been to Punta Cana and I've been to Mexico and I've been to Marbella, I can very much assure you that they are something that happen to people in real life. So again, it works on our Success Club. So I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of that, but the Success Club is an extra that we get separate from our income. And we get Success Club for helping people on their wellness journey. So to earn the trip, you are just helping people every month. You know, you want people to feel better. You found something that you love. You're sharing it with them. And as you collect your Success Club points, you will get an invite for your rewards trip, and the Success Club points turn into trip dollars to pay for your trip. That's basically the gist of it. And then you go on your trip, and it is absolutely incredible. They are always at the Hard Rock currently, and it's all inclusive, and there is parties on the beach, there is workouts with super trainers, there's full access to the resort, and there's, of course, meeting up with your fellow partners from your bigger teams, your uplines. I know that on this rewards trip to Mexico, I met my upline who's from the US, which was a huge deal for me. So yeah, there's so much goes on in these trips. I could speak about it all day, and this is when I need to try not to cry, because it's like a really life-changing thing. Also, corporate are really good and do mini challenges. This photo of myself here, I earned, that's basically a business activity tracker folder, which I'll cover in a second. And I earned that for, I can't actually remember what I earned that for. It was definitely for, I think it was for hitting Success Club in the first half of the month. Also, within our teams, we do like little mini challenges. So I'm running one with my partners at the moment, that when they hit Success Club, they are getting Rise Up daily journals. So yeah, there's little mini challenges from corporate, from our own team. Things get dropped all the time to potentially win different flavors of our products that we can't get so easily here in the UK. So that is the rewards, and I could speak about that all day, but I'll stop now. So as I mentioned, the business activity tracker. So that is basically, we call it our BAT, and it's a tried and tested formula tick box sheet, which is to be filled in daily, that has basically been put together by top partners with what makes the business successful, like the things that you need to do daily, or at least do a few times a week to make the business successful. Obviously, you get paper options, printable options. There's a digital option, which I'm currently using because I can share it straight with my upline. And basically, you're trying to tick as many of those boxes as you can in a day, so that you become consistent. You have that compound effect of habits that then creates a successful business. Because we are not saying to you, join us and you're going to be a multi-millionaire by next month. What we're saying is, join us, share your story, follow the daily behaviors, and over time you are going to have a successful business, just like ourselves. So what is within this business activity tracker? Well, so it reminds you to share a post on Instagram or Facebook. so that people know what you're doing. You need to have a front-facing business. You need to be sharing what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you have like 10 Instagram followers right now, the chances are those 10 Instagram followers would be family or friends. So a few of them are going to be with you no matter what you post anyway. And then you have sharing to your stories. So sharing your workout or sharing what you've eaten or sharing, for me, every day I share my morning routine. Every day I share my pre-workout because that gives me life. So that's the front-facing side of your business. And then we have connecting, inviting, and following up. That is speaking to people, sharing your story, dropping them a little message to say thank you, asking them about their day, asking them how they are, asking them if there's anything that they can see on your page that is exciting them. And it, do you know what? It's quite daunting, but at the start, it's actually something that you should not be scared to do, because like I say, so many people who are following you already know you. They already know what you're doing. So then you have to ask them to join you. Ask them, look, I've just started this workout program. Do you want to come along and join it with me? Because I can guarantee if you're looking for a solution right now to improve your own wellness, to improve your health, to improve your family life, to improve anything at all, your mindset, your nutrition, you're not alone. There's other people that you know who are also looking to do the same thing. And following up is, of course, speaking to them after you've potentially asked them to try a workout, or once they've tried the workout to see how they got on. But these things are in the business activity tracker, and there's something that your partner who asked you here today will be able to help you with. One of the most important behaviors on our business activity tracker is personal development. If I'm hands up totally honest, at the start I totally scoffed at this and it did not get done. I bought the book that my upline suggested I get, which was The Compound Effect, and is one that I now quite openly suggest to my own partners on my team. And I didn't read it. It took me absolutely ages. I was not ticking that box. However, I knew that something was missing. I'd signed up at the end of May. Things weren't going so well. I was getting frustrated. So I then downloaded the Audible app, and it was for me a complete game changer. I am a busy mum of 3. If I do get an opportunity to sit down with a book, I'm falling asleep. I'm not even going to lie there. So I got Audible. You get 1 monthly credit, and what a difference it made. The book that I first listened to on there is called Atomic Habits, and it literally changed my life, that along with the 5-second rule. So now I have always got a few books on the go in regards to business growth, in regards to personal growth, in regards to nutrition, which is a huge thing for me, something that I'm really into, and also self-care. And I'm always listening to books and personal development. If the worst was to happen and I wasn't a coach tomorrow, say I wasn't a partner, which is hypothetical, I would still take personal development along with me. It's definitely something in my life. So feel a little bit passionate about that as well. And lastly, let me just talk a little bit about who can become a partner. I know I'm going quite fast here, but I want to get this all in, and I don't want to miss anything. I'm also checking out my notes because I have a memory like a sieve. So who can become a partner? Well, first of all, let me tell you that any person who wants to improve their own wellness, their own health, their own future can become a body partner. You don't need qualification. You don't need fancy gym. You don't need a fancy laptop. You don't need an office, as you can tell. What you need is a desire to be the healthiest version of yourself. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be really far in on your journey and already lost that weight you want to lose, or already recovered from that eating disorder, or already gained that strength. You just need to want to be on that journey. So whether you're at the very beginning in the middle, and we're never at the end because the journey is evolving. But no matter where you are on that journey, you can be a body partner. Okay. All of the in our back office and all of the programs have been put together by some of the most incredible super trainers in the world, plus their team of fitness professionals, health professionals. The nutrition programs have been put together by dietitians. We have this most amazing lady called Petra Kobler who does the mindset and has books on mindset and meditation. She's incredible. So all of that is there for you to use and then for you to share. So you don't need a degree. Like I say, you don't need a qualification. You just need to be willing to share it. If you are that person, then you can become a body partner. Okay. So now that I've told you all of that, a little bit about me. I'm Shona. I'm a mum of 3. I have a 19-year-old, and then I have another two children who are 5 and 4. There's only 16 months between them, and I was not in any possible way prepared for having 2 children so close together. Either mentally or physically. It really took its toll on me. And my husband works offshore, and we'd moved to where we live now, but I didn't really know anyone. After having a fairly simple C-section recovery with son number 2, my 3rd pregnancy with my daughter was riddled with health issues, lots of hospital appointments, lots of scans, and then the recovery was just as terrible. It was slow. I couldn't lose the weight. I just completely lost my passion for any kind of movement, even though I'm a personal trainer. And I am one of these very lucky women who decides to hold on to every ounce of body fat while she breastfeeds. So I was not looking my best. And I was really, really stuck. And I actually signed up as a body partner when Ella was 4 months old and Alexander was 20 months old. So I wasn't a member of a gym. I had a small garage gym in my home, and I was seeing some PT clients, but I felt like a bit of a fraud because my own fitness had completely gone out the window. I wasn't working out at all. I was binge eating. I was miserable at how I looked. So to make myself feel better, I would eat more food, and then I'd be binge eating because I wasn't happy. And as you can see, rinse and repeat every single day, sitting in front of the TV. And I am someone who walked straight in as a partner, a coach at that time. I seen an ad. I went for it. I'd actually heard of some of the workouts, Insanity being one of them, because it was one of the things I'd done back in my younger gym days. And it was basically like I went in with nothing to lose. For me, I was 20 pounds overweight. I wasn't working out. And I thought to myself, well, if nothing else, at least I might lose some weight. And I suppose then, saying it out loud like that, I did actually go into it with a client mindset, because I was there for me. I was there to change my body, and I was there to find my happiness. But because I was an ex-fitness instructor and personal trainer on maternity leave, I reached out to some people and we did it together. And it's really amazing because I think I had 5 people started alongside me, and 3 of them are still with me now. And I've just celebrated my 4-year coachversary. And I lost that 20 pounds, but I actually gained so much more because I was quite cynical. I am a naturally more negative person, I won't lie. And the personal development and the programs and the nutrition programs actually turned that completely around for me. Because I did become someone who now goes out of my way to find a positive. And I no longer binge eat, and I go between the nutrition programs. I've learned a lot about my body. I do, depending on what season of my life I'm in, I do different ones. And for me, it's so past being a weight loss journey, so far past. However, I feel like I have all the tools in my toolbox now to help people, whether they're on a weight loss journey or not. So it's definitely a whole wellness thing. Anyway, so I like that Juliet's put, because she made this amazing PowerPoint, by the way, how I work my business around a crazy busy life. So yeah, I have currently got quite a lot going on. Like I say, I've got a 5 and a 4-year-old. My husband works offshore, and I am also a personal trainer. So body fits in great with my business, obviously. Even all my clients have the body platform to do in between our sessions, to help them with their nutrition and to get them doing their stretching, because that's a huge thing for me, is self-care and mobility. So I'm basically squeezing my business into pockets of time. So I would say I spend around 2 to 3 hours a day on my business. I spend more time on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I love a Sunday evening for working. And then the rest of the time I have my daughter, so she's not, because she's still at nursery, so then I don't do as much business. When she goes to school, I will be staggering my business more over Monday to Friday, because I'll have more time. However, when I had 2 kids under 2, I can quite honestly say that I was grabbing 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, doing my connections in the bathroom, listening to my personal development in the car or in the bath, putting on a little bit of YouTube for the kids to watch so that I could do my workout, picking maybe 2 or 3 things to do from my bat in a day, and then doing it like that over the week. So it's very much evolved with the seasons of my life. And time management is absolutely my jam. I love a highlighter, I love a journal, I love a pen, I love a pencil, and I will find time to put things in no matter where. So I like to work with people and look at how to create time in their day to do things. So yeah, no matter who the partner is that you're signing up with, feel free to contact me in regards to any time management information. Oh, I've skipped ahead. So that's the slide to go with that. So you don't have to have lots of time, yeah? You just have to be consistent. So it's all about the compound effect. It's all about showing up daily and sharing. Grab 15 minutes there. If you've got an hour, do it. We have corporate power hours that we can jump on, which is a Zoom. Our earliest one is 2 p.m. Because it works on American time. However, 2 p.m. is a really nice time for me personally, because it's the hour before I go for school pickup. So I feel like I've been super productive before I pick the kids up. It will change with the seasons of your life. Just remember, be consistent, because people will only buy something from people they know, like, and trust. And if you disappear for days on end, they're not going to trust you, because they don't know that you won't disappear on them when they need you the most. Okay, so how to join our Aspire to Inspire team. It's easy. Just reach out to myself or Juliet or whichever one of our other team members potentially invited you to this call, and they will help you get started. They'll get you set up with the total solution pack, with the product that you want to try, with the program that you want to try. We have, as Juliet said, we now have monthly blocks, which there's lots going on. We have an amazing new program coming up for July with Amwala Caesar, which is going to be huge. And then basically they'll explain how to start, get into the next mentorship group, and that's a perfect place for you to get started building a sustainable business, because this has been put together by ourselves. It's been put together by our partners that have supported us, and we are not only supporting you through what you get, we're supporting you through what we know, if that makes sense. Okay, Juliet, I'll hand over to you.
All right, well, I think you've kind of covered it, but yes, so thank you so much, Shona. That was amazing. There was a moment there where I nearly had a little cry as well. listening to you. So thank you so much. So much detail. That was fantastic. Yeah. So Shona's talked about our next mentorship program. It literally starts next week. So if you are interested in joining us, we would love to get you started. And we will, what we do when we start we normally do these monthly, but we'll have a new, nearly said coach, new body partner WhatsApp group for all the newbies, and we will get you started with this 30-day mentorship program. It is literally a step-by-step plan to help you build a sustainable business. I think Shona's already said that. But the good thing is we've talked a few times already about your business. This is your business. You do it how you want, following the step-by-step mentorship program, but you work at your own pace. It is a 30-day program, but nobody's going to say anything if this takes you 20 days or 40 days or whatever. This is about working around whatever else you've got going on in your life. But whatever else you have got going on in your life, we would love to have you join us. Shona and I are just two of the leaders on this team. This recording will be shared with so many other people. The rest of our team will be sharing it. So there will be lots of people looking to start this mentorship program with you next week. So reach out to whoever invited you and we will take you with the next step. And I should just say, no, I'm not going to say it actually. I was going to say, has anybody got any questions? But I know that we're already running over time here. So what I'm going to do is, if anybody has got any questions, just again reach out to the person who's invited you to the group, to this call, and we will sort everything out with you. But really, we just want to say thank you so much. We hope we have covered everything. We hope there's nothing holding you back, but don't remember, we're ready to get you started. Don't hold yourself back. Let's do it now, shall we? Thank you, Shona, for everything.